I want to thank you for inviting me and Rusty over to watch UFC. And you're like, you want to watch the UFC fight? And I'm like, yeah. You go, hey, I'll pay for it, no problem. We'll have food. It's my treat. Come on by. Dude, I was shocked at how small that TV was. And we're all like squinting, looking at the TV. And
yeah, it's funny how everybody complains about my TV. Now I'm never going to change it out of spite.
I felt like you're like, come on over, it's fight night. And then we're all going to gather around your cell phone.
Yeah, see, I don't see that. See, I must be missing out on the big screen TV.
You guys want to watch the fight? It's like, no, here's your magnifying glass. I mean, dude, I actually I had a little bit of eye strain because the image was a little bit small. And I'm like, wow, the guys on the screen, they're going home scot-free. I'm the one with the headache from trying to watch them.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm kidding, man. But it was so funny to me that my buddy just bought 2 TVs. Like, how much were they? He got them at Costco. And he said one was a 50-inch and one was like a 42-inch. And he said one was like, I want to say $280. The other one was like $220. So, you know, like the price has really come down. I was on a walk the next day and I called you and I took photos. I go, dude, there's a TV on the curb. Like somebody had like a big 30-something inch or 40-inch TV. They had taped the remote controls to the top of the TV, almost like, hey, somebody, please take this off my hands.
Right, the taped up, when they tape the remote to the TV, that makes it look like it works.
Right.
The odds of bringing it in, moving shit, and plugging it in, and it not working at all, and then everyone banging it and doing the wire, I just don't need the hassle. The odds of it being, you know, fully working and clean are slim, but it could have been. But I don't mind my small TV. I'm going to keep my small TV forever. Yeah. I'm going to invite you to the UFC free for the biggest fight ever in the history of the game.
Yeah.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'm going to invite you, and I'm not getting a new TV.
Yeah, I know.
But you could come here and shovel down chili like you're going into hibernation.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
You left that was part of the story out.
Oh, yeah, that was great chili, by the way. Shout out to Mrs. DiResta. It was so good, man. You're right. It was good. At first, I was like, well, I'll try it. And it was so good. I finished it, you know.
Dude, you inhaled it like you were going into hibernation.
Yeah.
And it also looked like you were working the math to beat the check at a late-night diner in 1985.
Like, I was on a roll. I was on a tear. You go, you want some ice cream? And I don't know what I said, but I know I ended up trying every flavor that you offered.
Dude, you mixed like 6 different flavors.
I know. You're like,
it was like Happy Days.
I turned your home into Arnold's malt shop.
It was like Joni loves Chachi.
Yeah, Darren loves chili and ice cream.
And watch this.
Yeah.
Would I order the next UFC and not switch my TV on purpose?
Yeah, you probably would. You probably would.
3 weeks later.
Next question. What is the last thing you bought that made you happy?
A large screen TV.
You're kidding me.
No, I bought one the other day. It was $300.
Are you serious?
Funny how everybody complains about my TV. Now I'm never going to change it out of spite.
Sure.
No, I'm serious.
I'm not sure why it's such a big deal in your life, my TV size. It's hysterical.
I know. All I know is it was smaller than I thought. And so I was kind of like busting his chops a little bit. I'm like, damn, it's kind of small. You're like, yeah, people say that, but I'm used to it. But you have since bought a bigger TV since then?
Yeah, and I have to tell you, my life has not really changed that much. All the shows that talk about the size of their TV, like that's the only thing going on in their lives. It's weird. It shows you how vapid people are.
Dude, I went to Walmart. Remember, I went to Walmart recently, and I had my son Austin stand next to the televisions to kind of give you a size reference.
Right? Yeah, I saw.
But you never responded, so I was like, oh, okay, you know. But
I don't respond to a lot of stuff. It's funny. I have a few comedians that send me stuff all the time, and they're like, "Are you mad at me? How come you're not responding?" And you know, I don't even respond to that. I didn't ask for any of this stuff, and I don't mean it in a bad way.
Right.
Like, you know, how many LOLs do I have to do in the middle of my day to scratch your fucking back?
I'm like, look at this TV. It's only whatever. Okay.
No, I'm saying I got my own back. I got to scratch.
Hey, congrats on the new TV, though.
Thank you.
Cool. I'm excited.
It hasn't really changed my life.
It's true, right? It's the same programs, it's just a bigger screen.
1 week later.
We talked about the size of your television and how it was a small TV, and then you got a new one, and the person.
Yeah, I got a new one. It's 50 inches.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
This ain't day camp. Right?
Right.
It's 50 inches.
Pocket party.